It's day 251. Blessed food from the hands of the messenger. For many days they had been hungry and tired. They were exhausted from digging the ditch without taking a break. Jabir looked at the prophet. His heart went out to him. He ran to his house. He told his wife, "The messenger of Allah must be very hungry. Anyone in his shoes would have fainted a long time ago. What do we have at home to eat?" His wife said, "We have some barley." They also had a baby goat in the barn. Jabir immediately sacrificed it. Meanwhile, his wife ground the barley and made some dough out of the flour. They placed the meat and dough in the oven. Jabir ran straight to the prophet. He whispered into his ear, "O Messenger of Allah, I have some food at my home, enough for several people. If I request it, would you come to my home?" The prophet used to think of others first. The other Muslims digging the ditch were also hungry. How could he eat before they were full? He asked Jabir, "How much food do you have?" "Some bread and the meat of a baby goat," he answered. "That's very nice and seems to be plenty," said the prophet. He went on, "Go tell your wife she should not take the food out of the oven until I come." While Jabir was running back to his house, the prophet called to those digging the ditch, "Come, let us go to Jabir's house for a meal." They all stopped working and began walking towards Jabir's house. Jabir was worried. He did not have enough food for all these people. So he was embarrassed. He told his wife, "The messenger of Allah is coming with all the people. Now what shall we do?" His wife was very calm. She tried to calm Jabir too by saying, "He knows better than we do." After reaching the house, the prophet told those present, "Now enter without crowding each other." Afterwards, he went to where the food was. He prayed for the meat and the bread to be increased. He took some bread and put some meat on it. He gave each piece to the companions, one by one. The taste of the food he touched was different. After the companions were full, the prophet ate from it himself and distributed some to the household. Those who came thanked the owner of the house and left. Jabir was still in shock. He murmured, "By Allah, those who came were close to 1,000 people. All of them ate and were full. But still our basket is full of food. The bread looks as if no one had ever touched it. The meat is the same. We are also full. Let us give some to our neighbors." This was the blessings of the prophet. Both Jabir and his wife were aware of this.